Hey everybody, this is NJ here, the host of the NJ podcast, and this is Thriving Project Management Thursdays. This is part of the Everyday series where we share insights and tips on how you can become the best project manager in the world. Project management is important, as Joy Gum said. Operations keeps the lights on, strategy provides light at the end of the tunnel, but it is project management that is the train engine that moves the organization forward. And on the show today, we are going to talk about the phases of project management teams. The phases of project management teams. As a project manager, you're in the business of delivering through other people and delivering through a team, and it's best for you to understand how to get the best out of your team and of your project. And one thing that you should know that I wish I knew earlier on in my career is the stages that the team will go through. There will be a lot of conflict, figuring each other out, but at the end of the day, the goal is to make sure you perform to the highest level possible, and you'll understand this once we go through the phases of project management team. The first 4 stages of team development was proposed and developed by Bruce Tuckman in 1965. In 1977, Tuckman teamed up with Mary Ann Jensen and added the 5th stage, adjourning. Every single team, without exception, goes through the 5 stages of team development. It doesn't matter if the team is working on a small, simple project or a large, complicated global endeavor, the team will go through these 5 stages. What's important for you as a project manager is to understand the stages and how to manage the team through the stages so you can end up working more effectively as a team sooner rather than later, thereby making progress on project tasks earlier on in the project launch. Let's take a look at the role of you as a project manager in each stage as we go through each stage in finer detail. The first stage is forming. In this stage, the team members are testing each other out and the project manager is exploring where they best fit into the project. Team members are worried about how they will fit in with others and how their capabilities and skills compare to each other. They are looking to the project manager for clarity and direction. Your role as a peer project manager is to be very clear about the team goals. And provide direction, crystal clear direction on the project. The project manager will work with the team to establish team norms for working together, setting the ground rules from the word go. The next stage is storming. In this stage, there are struggles for recognition and power and to decide how the team will work together. This is the conflict stage. This is where differences of opinion are common and the team is trying to determine how to work best together effectively, and the rules are, and what to understand what the rules are and how to resolve any differences. The team competes for the ideas to be heard and implemented. Your role as a PM is to help the team to go through the stage by ensuring that they listen to each other, they hear each other, they understand each other's point of view, and they respect each and everyone's difference. Understand their differences. They will bring a unique perspective to the project and will all have fantastic ideas to share. Facilitate conversations and team meetings and keep them moving in the right direction. You need to be a master of conflict management and resolution in the storming phase. The next phase is norming. The individuals, team members, are beginning to see how they form a team, how they work together effectively, and start setting rules and group norms to work by. They have learned how to resolve the differences of opinion and are becoming far more comfortable with each other, and they are trusting each other to get the job done. As a PM in the stage, You should be less involved in everyday team decision making and problem solving, since the team members are gelling together well and they are taking on responsibilities in different areas. Make sure that you continuously facilitate conflict resolution quickly and ensure the team members work collaboratively. You only step in when needed so that the team keeps moving in the right direction. The next stage is performing. This is where the team is performing consistently at a high level. They are focused on reaching project goals as a team. The individual doesn't exist anymore. The team members are interdependent. They depend on each other. They can solve problems on their own and they do not rely on the project manager for the day-to-day oversight of the group. Your role as a project manager is to serve as a protection and a gateway between the stakeholders, helping to get decisions made when decision needs to be made at a high level within the organization. The next and final phase is adjourning. This is where the team is finished with the project and there can be withdrawal symptoms, feelings of loss about having to separate from the well-oiled machine and team and having to move on to other projects. This is very common if you're a high-performing team. Example, this is what happened when the 1998 Chicago Bulls had to disband and move on. Because the teams have learned to work well together and effectively, they will miss their interactions, their coffee dates, their pranks between each other, and so forth. Your role as the project manager is to celebrate the project success, effectively capture the lessons learned, and share the best practices for future projects. Even a small gathering out for dinner or drinks or virtual gatherings after work or meeting for coffee in the cafeteria is a welcome opportunity for the team members who have worked hard to reach their goal. Your ability as the rockstar project manager that you are is to facilitate the team through these different stages to ensure that you have a high performing team that's as good as the Barcelona team between 2008 and 2012, the Tom Brady's Patriots, and the Jordan Bulls, and and Steph Curry's Golden State Warriors, and many high-performing teams out there, so that they can meet the project's objectives. As a project manager, you must learn to guide your team effectively, providing strong guidance and direction from the get-go and letting them solve their own problems and resolve differences as you move through the stages. I hope that you enjoyed this episode of Thriving Project Management Thursdays, where we talked about the phases of project management teams for you and what your role is as a project manager throughout these stages. I hope that you enjoyed this episode. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you are interested in any books and merchandise, please head over to the website. Have a fantastic Thriving Project Management Thursday and understand the different stages that your team will go through so you can be the best and get the best out of them in whatever situation you find yourself in. Project management is important. As Joy Gum said, operations keeps the lights on, strategy provides light at the end of the tunnel, but it is project management that is a train engine that drives the organization forward. Everybody wants to be a project manager, but not everybody wants to do the hard work. What this means is that project management is not easy, it's not simplistic, it is tough, but at the end of the day, it is worth it. Enjoy your Thursday, and I will see you on the next episode.
Have it.